What's up, everybody? Ron with WiseGuyBets with some value picks for today. Today's date is 1/20/2022. Looking at the DRAFTKINGS main slate, we got 3 games on the slate tonight. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm just going to give you my 5 best value plays. Can come from any position. So, hey, let's get right into it. My first player I'm looking at is Devontae Graham, point guard, New Orleans Pelicans. He's 5,100 on DraftKings with a projection of 20. He gives us 0.86 fantasy points per minute. He has a minute projection of 32. His ownership should be between 17 and 20% tonight. That's a projection. I really like his last 3 against the Knicks, 39, 43, and 23 fans. He is listed as questionable, so that's something you need to look at, which says ankle soreness. So it's definitely something you probably want to watch and take into consideration. Let's look at his 5-game log. He's given us 28 over 33 minutes, 21 over 29, 33 over 33, 23 over 32, and 17 over 32. I like his high minute projection. But you do have to watch, he is listed as questionable and with his ankle soreness. So something to watch and something you probably need to make a decision on. But I do like him at the point guard position tonight. That second player, and it's going to be Kane. They're playing Dallas. Dallas is on a back-to-back. Phoenix has had a couple days off. He's 4,200 on DraftKings. He has a projection of 25 tonight. He gives us 0.93 fantasy points per minute. His minute projection is 22. Projection usage of 25% for the night, which is decent when he's in the game. That's good. I like him tonight. I think he gets us the 25 and maybe more than that. Teams on the back-to-back tend not to play as great a defense, so I like Cameron Payne in this position tonight. So he's another player I'm looking to get into my lineups tonight. Let's look at the third player on my list, and it's Jonathan Kaminga for Golden State. They're playing Indiana. Indiana's coming off a win in LA last night, so it's a back-to-back for Indiana. He's 4,300 on DraftKings. He has a projection of 30. He gives us 1.02 fantasy points per minute. His minute projection is 29. He does have a projected ownership of between 26 and 30%. He's been putting up great numbers lately. So let's look at his last 5 games. He's given us 29 fantasy points over 25 minutes, 28 over 33 minutes, 42 over 26 minutes, 26 over 19 minutes, 23 over 20. So again, he gives us around 1.02 fantasy points per minute. That's very good. I like him at the power forward position tonight. Let's look at the 4th player, and it's JaVale McGee for Phoenix, playing Dallas. Dallas is ranked 25th against the center position. McGee is 4,000 on DraftKings tonight. His projection is 31. He gives us 0.97 fantasy points per minute. He has a minute projection of 23 and a pretty high ownership of between 36 and 40%. So a lot of people are probably going to be on him tonight, but he should produce in the game. I think he should get us the 31 projected fantasy points that we see. I think he gets that tonight. Let's look at his last 5. He's given us 18 over 23, 29 over 15, 20 over 17, 9 over 14, 0.75 over 6 minutes. I'm not sure what happened in that game on the 8th. But McGee is in a great position tonight. Again, Dallas is on a back-to-back, which may not mean that much to some, but I think it does affect the way the teams play defense on the second night of that back-to-back. I think McGee is in a good position tonight, and I like him at the center position. Let's go to the last person on my list, and it's Klay Thompson. He's 5,300 on DraftKings. His projection is 31 fantasy points. Indiana is 17th versus shooting guard position. He's given us 1.21 fantasy points per minute since he's been back. He has a minute projection of 24. He has what I really like, he has a low projected ownership between 9 and 12%. And his usage prediction for tonight is over 30%. He actually has the second highest usage projection tonight behind Luka, and Steph Curry's third around him. So these are just projections, but he has a very high usage projection of over 30% tonight. I like that. And eventually Clay's going to get on and have a big night and go off. So, and he's been playing well lately. Let's look at his game log. His last game, he gave us 35 over 22 minutes. Prior to that, he gave us 23 over 23 minutes. Prior to that, 17 over 21. Prior to that, 23 over 20. Prior to that, 24 over 20. I like Klay Thompson tonight. Love his usage projection. Thing you have to watch, he hasn't played over 22 minutes since he's been back. So he does have a minute projection of 24. I still expect him to see him around that 22-minute thing. But I do like Klay for tonight. So those are my players for tonight. Let's do a brief recap. I like Devontae Graham, point guard, New Orleans Pelicans, shooting guard, Cameron Payne, Phoenix Suns, power forward, Jonathan Kaminga, Golden State, center, JaVale McGee, Phoenix, guard, Klay Thompson, Golden State. If my picks help you, go ahead and hit that like button. That would be greatly appreciated. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. That would be greatly appreciated also. That's all I have for today. Until the next video, peace.